This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. And, of course, Kawhi Leonard. We saw him deliver a very nice performance in his first game for the team, from coaches to fans, and I'm sure his teammates. A very welcome moment for him.
Man, that trade is something that has just electrified this entire fan base. The players, the people working for the organization, they think it may be that piece of the puzzle necessary to finally get this team over the hump.
The kick out to Wall, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And great to see Wall beat a couple major injuries. Had to attack rehab twice. Doesn't always get enough credit for his dedication to the game.
Off on the layup. It's Garland with the ball for the New York Knicks. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Giannis inside. Just 5 to shoot. They get it back. Bridges outside. Goes back up. Back to Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Bridges. No good on the three. And for Wall, Greg, has his game changed at all now that he's into his 30s?
And he's so much stronger now. Just as liable to go through you around you. Better at varying the tempo and controlling the pace of the game.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. So it sounds like they want to turn Kawhi Leonard into a passer tonight. Coach told his team, we have to make someone else beat us. If that means running 2, even 3 defenders of Kawhi, so be it. See if that strategy leads to multiple stops. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David.
And Giannis knows how to compete. He knows you got to fight for those second chance opportunities.
Wall, no luck.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Giannis.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
Will it go? Wall's shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
But I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
Yeah, I like him forcing the issue inside. Wall playing with purpose right now.
Here's Giannis. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. And it's 6 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Here's Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
And you see the remarkable athleticism of John Wall sailing in for the flush.
A drive by Garland. On the wing, Bridges. No points in the game yet for him. Hangs in the air. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg, Giannis is such a handful on the offensive end. Teams had no choice but to foul him.
And it is hard because Giannis knows how to create contact. And refs have started to give him the benefit of the doubt. He'll be getting double-digit free throw attempts for a long time.
And both free throws good for Giannis.
In 2020, a special year for Giannis, winning MVP and Defensive Player of the Year. Then goodness.
Now there's your dunk contest champion back in 2014. Wall puts a little extra on that one.
Boucher with the steal. Pass to Leonard. Driving to the basket. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, what makes Kawhi so problematic in the pick and roll? He can do about anything he wants out of it, including keep the basketball.
That one goes in.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
.141 left in the first. In the corner, it's Boucher. From outside, off the mark.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Outside Garland. Shot clock at 5. It's good from long range. Garland's got his third bucket of the night.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
It's Wall with the drive. And Wall with the slam.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Kept alive. Back to Antetokounmpo. Second chance shot. Lays it up off the glass. Giannis has got 10 points in the game.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Boucher. Back to Wall. Back to Boucher. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. He has 5.
You can see how much John Wall wants to keep his teammates engaged. Puts the pass exactly where it needs to be.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Garland.
Darius Garland.
And again, New York with the triple. Darius Garland has been leading the charge for New York. He comes away with 11 points in the...
Ladies and gentlemen, the Lovable.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
Screen by Giannis.
Oh, you better shoot that.
Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. It wasn't too long ago, Doris, that people referred to the NBA as a point guard league. Think that's still the case?
I don't, Kevin. When you look across the league right now, the best players come from across positions. You've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, not a point guard. You might describe him as a point forward, but you could describe him in many ways. Nikola Jokic, the reigning MVP, is a center, but really he's a point center. LeBron James remains one of the most dangerous guys in the league. Kevin Durant will go down as one of the great scorers in history and really a much better defender than given credit for it. So, no, I'd say the golden age of point guards is over.
Bulls trail by 6. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. And, Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And, Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. It also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
Now here's Wall. The screen from Brown. And Wall. Here we go now. Boucher's shot is off. New York leading by 5. Out left to the wing. Outside Garland. Back to Collins. Bridges, no one around him. And again, New York with the triple.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
And the rejection by Giannis. Garland left side. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's stolen by Wall. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Stolen by Holiday. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Bridges. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And Wall with the slam.
The lightning speed is what is impressive. Defense doesn't have time to react. John Wall on the drive.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Outside Garland. A 3. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Back to Wall. Takes it out to Leonard. Launches a 3. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Leonard's got 6 points in the quarter.
And doing a much better job from three-point range than they were in the first. It's going to help them chip away at that lead.
To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Safety move.
2 minutes.
Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Giannis has got 16 points.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
It's Wall with the drop. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. There's 1:40 left in the first half. Clock at 6. Driving inside.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Outside Collins. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Boucher the screen. It's Wall with the drive. Misses from short range.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Giannis. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Outside Leonard. Drills the three-pointer. Leonard's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Kawhi Leonard, tremendous timing on that play. You've got to be shot ready on the catch.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Collins. Here's Bridges. Back to Collins. New York needs to get off a shot. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
And how about the heart from Collins on that play? Working through the foul for the and-one opportunity.
Here's Gay. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of...
And so it's New York ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We come back right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for New York. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Here's Antetokounmpo. Hits the layup in for the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 11 now for the Knicks. All with it. 12 points for him. And he drives in. And Wall slams it home.
This is what we call keeping our foot on the gas pedal. John Wall understands he's cooking, and he's being aggressive.
Garland attacking. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. They get it back. Gay inside. Kicks it out to Leonard. Launches it. Out of bounds. Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession.
Bulls basketball.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Wall looking it over. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
Wow, shot making from John Wall through contact. That's not easy, but this guy's so physically gifted from the point guard position.
Kicks it out to Collins. And a miss there on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
This guy is consistently finding his teammates in their best spots to score. John Wall showing terrific passing ability.
Wall with the steal. Inside. Over to the left wing. He takes it in. And the rejection by Giannis. Garland with it. He's picked up by Wall. And that one's good by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 20 points.
Well, just quick with the decision-making. Smart pass by Darius Garland.
Wall attacking. And he banks in the layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
To the inside. Antetokounmpo. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 6 here in this quarter. Pass to Boucher. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Darius Garland.
Well, I like the no hesitation. Darius Garland knows you have to be assertive in catch-and-shoot situations.
And Holiday just does so much on the floor, but for me, defense is his #1 attribute. He's arguably the best perimeter defender in the league.
To the left wing. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Bobs it up. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Bobbed up there for Collins.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man. I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And on the drive, Giannis, he can be so disruptive, just muscling his way through the defense.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. In the corner, it's Bridges. Screen by Giannis. Down low. And the dunk by Giannis.
This young guy is a solid creator in pick-and-roll play. Darius Garland getting repetition and making a nice play.
Pass to Boucher. Back to Brown. There's the drive. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And Boucher sends it back. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Right wing. And Wall. Here we go now. Nobody near Leonard. With nobody on him, he parries the jumper. Leonard's got 13 points.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Pass to Giannis. Kicks it out to Collins. Sinks the three-pointer.
John Collins.
Collins has got 5 points in the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And here's Leonard from three. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Yeah, I just had a feeling Kawhi Leonard would respond with a 3 of his own. Beautiful.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the New York Knicks. He's up to 26.
Get up and get loud for the lovable.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
Let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now. And we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Devin?
Thank you, David. 6 to shoot. Back to Boucher. Tries again. And the layup is good. Boucher's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Bulls. Garland attacking. Here's Antetokounmpo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
And both free throws good for Giannis. Bulls trail by 12. Outside, Wall. Here's Boucher. And he makes good on the layup.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
There's Garland. Kicks it out to Collins. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 14 points now in the second half.
And a terrific offensive display here from Giannis, just reminding us of how dominant he can be.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Garland looking it over. To the paint. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Collins now top the key. Into the lane. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on John Wall.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Craig, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
Pass to Garland. The tray. Good on the triple.
Darius Garland.
Garland's got 20. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for New York.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Screen by Giannis. And again, New York with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
There's a screen by Collins. Inside. That one is good again. He sits right from the floor with the basket.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
It's Wall with the drive. For a number of seasons, offensive output, Greg, has been on the rise, as we've seen. But last year, it went to a whole different level.
I mean, how about 2 years ago with Dallas? They had the greatest offensive season since all the way back in 1973, averaging over 116 points per 100 possessions. Get this, last year, 7 teams beat that record.
Back to Giannis. And Garland has it in the corner. Offensive rebound. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Antetokounmpo's got 6 here in this quarter.
And I can't think of a higher percentage look than that. Giannis, one of the best ever working inside.
And Leonard gets it to go.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Pass to Bridges. There's Garland. And he gets it to go from the corner. Garland's got 11 in the second half.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Jacks up a 3. Here's Giannis. Outside Garland. Screen by Giannis. To the inside. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Giannis has got 34 points.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Knicks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
The drive by Garland. AT that time from Leonard. Here's Gay. That one doesn't drop. Now the Knicks take it the other way. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The wide open look here for Garland. Drops one in from the wing.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
From deep. Misses there. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled